Hi guys, a little video tutorial here about how the compensation plan in Penny Matrix actually works, because as you all know, it has a spillover system, right? So as you can see on my screen right here, I've mapped out a little bit. It's a 2x14 force matrix. I'm not going to draw all 14 levels because it's going to be insane. I need to make like over 16,000 circles on the 14th level, but just so you get, the idea of it. All right, so let's say this one right up here is you. All right, so this right here, that's you. All right, you find two people, number one and number two. All right, you find those two people, but then you find a third person. In your first level, as you can see, you can only have two. In the next one, you can have four, and so on and so on. Let me just draw it out here. All right, so this one right here, that's your first level, right? And this one right here, that is your second level, right? And this one, right? There we go. Not the prettiest, but you get the gist of it. So you can put two people in your first level. Now, if you put, let's say, three people in, right? The third person is going to go there. It fills up from left to right. That means your first person that you got in suddenly gets a spillover. Okay? That means if they want to, if we just say this one is 1A, can we draw that? There we go. 1A, right? And this is you. Zip, zip. It's not the prettiest, but you get the gist of it. There we go. So you put in 1A and you put in 2A, right? Zip. There we go. Now, if you put in, let's say, 3A, let's see, we have you put in 1, 2, 3 people, right? So this is your 3A. And it fills up under this person. Now, if you put in a fourth, it's going to be put in right here. Okay? That means you've already filled up your first person's first level. We each have 14 levels. So from you, it's 14 levels deep. From 1A, it's 14 levels deep to fill in that one person's matrix, right? So what happens is that the sooner or the quicker you can fill in your first few levels, the shorter the distance, if you will, you actually need to go down. So from your first level, you need to go down 15 levels to fill the entire matrix, to get that matching check bonus of 6,500 for this one person, right? We each have a full matrix of 14 levels, okay? You won't get paid for the 15th level, but you will get paid in matching check bonus from your 1A. Okay? Hope that makes sense. So let's say let's say 3A puts in two people, right? So we're gonna call those 1B, pretty, and 2B. All right? There we go. So it fills up 3A's first. But let's say you put in a fifth person. Now it's not going to continue over here because you still got two more spots left over here. So you're going to be putting in your fifth person, right? That fills in over here. Zip. There we go. Now you already filled up the first spot in 2A's first level. So if 2A wants to put in anyone, then you know, it's gonna fill this spot right here, and this spot right there from the person right there. Alright? So this person right here already gets a spillover. Even though, well, 2A has 2 spots, right? So this one actually don't zip. There we go. So that will fill in this one, and then that one from this person right there. Does that make sense? We each have 2A is this person's matrix right here, and 1A have this matrix. You have this. Alright? So we each branch out with 14 levels deep. And the spillover, it fills up from left to right. Okay? Hope that makes sense for everyone. Now, it's really not that important to actually, you know, see how this works, because when you look in your back office, let's go in and have a look at that right here. Right here you can see my back office right here, and if we go to my matrix, for example, let's just load that up. Yeah, it takes a while, 189 people though, but yeah. There we go. Alright, so in my level 1, I got my 2 people. They got 7 each, right? You can go to genealogy, and I hope I pronounce it correctly. English is not my first language, but then you can go into genealogy, and you can see me right here, and I click down, and I got 2 people in my first level. Then let's see what Heron has actually done. He got 2 people in his first level. That is my second level. So we can just follow each person and see how long or how deep they actually go. So if we take Herman here, who's a bloody rock star right now, he has also filled down his 2 levels, his first 2 levels. That counts as my 4th level that they are put into. Alright, so it just keeps on going, keeps on going, keeps on going, keeps on going. It's probably going to go pretty well. Down to my 8th level is what he's put in right there, with his directs and their directs and so on and so forth. But he also has this one right here, right? So it just keeps on spilling over. If you fill in your first 2, then the next person you're going to be filling in, if they're not quick enough, is going to be in their first level, which means your second level, and so on and so on and so on. The quicker you can put people in, the less deep you actually have to go in the entire matrix, counting their 14 levels from that person. So for example, if I put someone in, let me just go to my matrix right now. The next person that I'm going to be putting in is going to spill over pretty deep, which means it's just going to take me even longer to actually get the full matching check bonus from that one person. Because as you can see, my first level's filled, my second, my third, my 4th, and I just need 5 more people to fill my 5th level. So the next person that I put in is going to be in the 5th level, which means in order for me to get a matching check bonus of 6,500 from that next direct referral, it counts from me and 19 levels deep. Because from that one direct referral that I put in, that is going to be placed at my 5th level, it counts down 4 levels from them. Okay, so it's gonna go pretty deep. But as you can see, I got people in almost every single level now. I just need level 13, level 14. And after that, well, it just starts filling up from me and from above me into the next available level until that is full. Then it starts spilling over. Picture a staircase, right, with 14 steps. The first step, you're standing at the very top. The first step, let me just pull it up here. If you have a if we do like this, all right, and we're just gonna mark this. No, we're not. Staircase, you got it right here, right? Whoop. Not gonna go too deep because the video is getting long as it is, but just to get you a pretty good picture of it. Let's see, on like that. You are standing right here, okay, at the very top of the staircase. In your first staircase you can have 2, and here you can have 4, and here beautiful 8. So every time a staircase, whatever, one level fills up, it spills down to the next, and the next, and the next, and the next, and it just keeps on going down, just like I showed you in the picture of my matrix. But it fills up as shown up here, from left, right here, right, and to the right. Now it's kind of difficult to see when you actually look on the genealogy and on the matrix, because it's not really built up like that. It's built, you know, from top to bottom. But that is the way it works. It fills up from left to right. So my advice to everyone is to at least get 6 people, because with what we're doing, 6 people will fill up within Penny Matrix your first 2 levels, yeah? But it will also get you past the passive system in Xplocial, okay? Which is extremely important, because once you're past that, you don't pass up any sales anymore, and you start making 100% pure profit, 100% pure commission after that. So getting your first 6 in Penny Matrix as fast as you possibly can, and then getting them over to Xplocial as well, that will just build everything so much faster with the monthly residual income. So we can either go with the power of 2, the power of 6, or the power of 10. It's completely up to you. But for what we're building right here, the power of 6 is actually the best way to go. And getting 6 people is fairly easy within a very short amount of time, and especially with Penny Matrix, it's only a $7 program, so it's very, very easy to get people into it. But I hope that it makes a little bit of sense with the compensation plan in Penny Matrix. I'm going to be doing a more in-depth tutorial or explanation regarding the compensation plan in Xplocial. For those of you who are still not in yet, we have a video though that explains it, but it is 18 minutes long. So I'm going to be making, right after this one, a tutorial about how that actually works. Okay? If you have any questions about this, write it in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Alright? So thank you all, and until next time, take care.